Hello everybody! This was a fun class tonight, or two classes really. I enjoyed being able to spend a little bit more kind of one-on-one time with you, and that was just really nice and exciting. I wanted to bring up doing a lab or more of a study hall kind of thing. A lot of people don't have the ability to practice with somebody that's deaf or that's also taking sign. So with that in mind, it would be really nice to have the opportunity to practice with other people, other types of signers, and I'm thinking of either doing another type of class. It wouldn't really be a class, more of like a study hall practice session per week. It might be kind of difficult to get everybody together at the same time, but I'm hopeful that we'd be able to find a time. Or we can, at the end of like Tuesday's class, I'll set up two people together for that week, and you guys can exchange numbers or emails and find a time throughout the next week, 30 minutes that works well, and I would provide a homework outline or layout for you so that you would have something to go off of to kind of guide you. And if you stick to it, that's awesome, but if you guys end up doing something else throughout your time together, that is really cool too. So that being said, please respond to my email that I send this week about your availability and your preferences. It'll be a survey, I believe. I haven't written it yet, so that's what I think it will be. And just let me know. Also, send your email back to me with what things you want to learn. Some of you have done that, and I really appreciate it. But for those of you that haven't, this is kind of your opportunity to put more skin in the game, to have some of the words and concepts that we learn be really meaningful to you and things that you find that you want to say. There's so many words and so many signs to learn that helping kind of narrow it down to things that are really meaningful to you as a person or to the members of my class is meaningful to me as well and really important. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and learn our words from this week. Thank you, Tim, by the way, because a lot of these are from your email back to me. Extra super bonus points. Good job. And we're going to start with relax. So relax, taking both closed 5 hand shapes, crossing them, and laying them on our chest, relaxing. Technically, this is a sign for rest. If you change them to ours, it will be relax. For the purposes of this class, either one will do. Relax, rest, rest, relax, either's fine. Number 2, healthy. Keep your hands here at your shoulders and bring them forward into fists. Healthy. Healthy. Good. All right, now we've got confidence. So both hands in front of your midsection this time, pulling forward like you're holding a staff in your hands, and you're very confident. Confident. Next is win. Start with your non-dom hand in a fist. Your dominant hand starts with an open 5, comes through, swoops, grabs the goal, and leaves. Win. Win. I like that one. Lose. Thank you, Katie, for this good reminder or memory trick. Here's a V for victory, but we fall short and we lose. Loss or lose. Just like that. Okay, then we have good try. Good, we've learned before. Here is good. For try, you'll find 2 10 hand shapes or thumbs up. And driving with your pinkies forward, turn your palms so they become away from you. Try. You can also do a T for try. Similar to yesterday with a Y, originally that sign was just here. But then someone said, well, yesterday starts with a Y, let's just make it a Y. Yesterday. Same for try. So it went from here to this with a T. Cool. Next we have loud. Point to your ear, pull your hand away, and turn your hand into this big claw because something is very loud. Loud. For quiet, we can start in the shh position, and then we're going to cross our hands here and flatten out nice and quiet. Quiet. I like that one too. Or silent. Okay, the next 4, team, group, family, and class. They all follow a similar movement. We're just going to change what hand shape we're using based on the letter. So all of them are going to be this like circular motion. We'll start with team with a T. 4 fingers are together. Move around, end with our pinkies. Team. Family, you'll find your F's. Move around your pinkies. Whoa, my pinkies do not do the same thing. Anyone else has weird pinkies? Have weird pinkies? Family. Group with a G. Start here. Move around to your pinkies again. And class with C's. Class. More often than not, I think it's important to point out, class will just be kind of a quick movement of the wrists like that versus a full circle. But either way you see it, it will be class. Okay, next is best and better. Take it from your chin and up into a thumbs up. Best and better. All right, then we have communication. Find your 2 C's and then somewhere around your mouth area. I did it down here earlier, but it makes more sense to do it by the mouth, so I think that's probably where we should do it. Move your C's back and forth. Communicate. Communicate. Awesome. All right, we have drive. So the sign for drive is these 2 A hand shapes, and you're moving your hands up and down, just like the direction a steering wheel moves. So not back and forth. From the side, it looks like this. Drive. The classifier, which we've not talked about classifiers in a long time for some of you, ever for some of you as well, but a classifier is a hand shape that we use to produce an object. So if we're driving, but we want to show you the car, I would use a number 3 classifier. This by itself doesn't mean anything. I have to show you what I'm talking about first. Drive, now you know that I'm talking about a car. Then I could show you the car goes up and down hills or around windy roads or parks. You can show all those things using a classifier, which we will talk about at some point, but just wanted to bring that up for now. Then we have bathroom. So a T right here and a little wiggle, bathroom. Where? Bathroom. Where is the bathroom? That's kind of how I tend to remember those. Job, just like work. Job right here. And then money. Money. So we have our platter hand and the end of the and hand shape or a crushed O, same, and push it down on the hand. If you need to pay someone, you're gonna do that direction. I'm paying you, just like help. We learned this is showing I need to help you. Help, money, or pay. And then if you need help or you need to be paid, that direction will come towards you. So pay me, help me, okay? Next is, prepositions. I didn't really know that word. Thanks, Jeff. I've always called these connector words, which is technically what they are. They connect a noun or a pronoun to another set of words. So prepositions that we're learning tonight, we'll start with 2. 2 number 1 hand shapes. Non-dom hand is palm up. Dominant hand reaches and meets your non-dom hand. 2. Just like that. For from, you're going to keep the same hand shapes and pull back from your non-dom hand. From. You're also turning your number 1 into an X as you pull back. From. For the word for, we also have a number 1 hand shape. Start by pointing at your forehead and then slightly turn your hand away with your pinky as the driving force, the driver. For. Very good. Next is but, which we have learned before, but I put it on this list anyways. But, same as different. Same as different, that's funny. Okay, but. I also like to kind of put my forehead in there, especially if it's to make a point, like, but, hear me out. So these 2, move them apart. But, same as different. Same sign. I typically talk about the parameters, one of the 5 parameters being the difference maker. as to why a sign is different. In this case, it's just context. All right, next is with. A hand shapes, palm towards each other, thumbs up, bring your palms together. With. With. Next for without, we're gonna start in the ending position of with, right here, and drop everything. Without. Without. All right. Next we have of. Okay, so this is a lexicalized sign, which is not a made-up word that I made up. It is a real word, but I think it sounds very made up. You're gonna start with your O, and then tilt it so that the opening of the O is facing the ceiling. Using the pinky as your driver again, push out and away from you. Of. This is probably a very hearing person word for us to use. Doesn't matter, it really helps, especially when you're getting through sentences and you get stuck on a part that's like, what was that word again? Use of to help connect them. All right, next one is since. 2 number 1 hand shapes, palm towards you. Hi, Mom. Hello. Fingers behind your shoulder, and then bring it forward in front of you. I like to think of since as there's a whole lot of stuff in the past, there's something happening here in the present. This is the sign for past and sign. So you're gonna start with your hands here, move them forward, since. And last one is because. So because, we find our number 1 hand shape, up by our forehead, slightly turn your pinky down and pull once from a 1 into an X. Because. We talked about this a lot during class, so I won't go over it too much right now, but also summer and black are very, very, very similar words, or signs, I should say. So this is our sign for black, which we've learned before in our colors. And this is the sign for summer. So very similar to because, but it has 2 pulls instead of 1, and my palm is facing the floor instead of slightly turned towards me. Because, summer. Because, summer. Okay, those were all of our words tonight. I will do a quick recap where I don't talk as much. I know I talk a lot. And let me know, please, what you think about what I mentioned at the beginning of the video regarding labs and things that you want to learn and practice. Okay, we'll start with relax or rest. Healthy. Confident. Win. Lose. Good try. Or loud. Quiet. Team. Group. Family. And class. Best or better. Communication. Drive. Prepositions. Oh wait, I forgot a few. Bathroom. Job. Same as work. Money. Pay you. Pay me. Okay, now prepositions. or connective words, whatever you want to go with. 2, from, 4, but, with, without, of, since, because, we'll put these 2 in here too. Summer, and black. Whoa. Get that hair out of there. All right, thank you all so much. I really, really enjoyed tonight. I also really appreciate having the feedback from what was helpful on the test and what things that you need to practice more or you want to learn more of. I think that practice is really the key that we're probably all missing. So that's why I want to do these labs or, you know, practice with a buddy sessions. And please respond to my email. I can't wait to see everyone again. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Good night.